Do you think you need to change your whole life overnight to be successful? You are wrong. Real change doesn't happen in a giant leap. It happens in tiny 1% improvements. Today, we unlock the secret of how small habits can build a giant destiny. Welcome back to SAH Rise and Shine. I am your host. Today, we are looking deep into the world's best-selling book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. We are going to look at this book through a special lens, combining modern psychology with beautiful Islamic wisdom to help you grow. Why read this? Because we all have goals, but goals don't give us results. Systems do. This book teaches you how to build a system where success becomes automatic. It is not about what you want to achieve, but who you want to become. Let's start the journey. Chapter 1. The surprising power of atomic habits. Summary. Small changes often look like they make no difference until you cross a critical point. Improving just 1% every day makes you 37 times better by the end of the year. Islamic example. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The most beloved deed to Allah is the most regular and constant, even if it were little." Bukhari. Consistency beats intensity. Exercise. Choose one tiny task, like reading one page of Quran, and do it at the same time every day. Do not break the chain. Chapter 2. How your habits shape your identity. Summary. True behavior change is identity change. Don't say, "I want to read." Say, "I am a reader." You need to believe in the new person you are becoming. Islamic example. When a person accepts Islam, they change their identity. They stop saying, "I will try to pray," and start believing, "I am a Muslim and Muslims pray." The action follows the identity. Exercise. Complete this sentence. I am the type of person who For example, never misses Fajr, eats healthy. Chapter 3. How to build better habits in 4 simple steps. Summary. Every habit works in a loop. Cue, trigger, craving, desire, response, action, and reward. To change a habit, you must understand this loop. Islamic example. Think of the adhan, call to prayer. The adhan is the cue. The desire for peace is the craving. Praying is the response. The calmness you feel after is the reward. Exercise. Take a bad habit you have. Write down its cue, craving, response, and reward to understand why you do it. Chapter 4. The best way to start a new habit. Summary. Many people fail because they are not specific. You need an implementation intention. Use this formula. I will behavior at time in location. Islamic example. Our 5 daily prayers are fixed at specific times. We don't guess when to pray. The time is set. This structure ensures we actually do it. Exercise. Write down, I will recite 10 Subhan Allah at 7 a.m. in my kitchen. Chapter 5. Motivation is overrated. Environment matters more. Summary. Willpower is weak. Your environment is strong. If you want to eat fruit, put it on the table, not in the fridge. Make the cues for good habits obvious. Islamic example. Keeping a prayer mat visible in your room or keeping the Quran on your bedside table makes it easier to remember Allah than if they are hidden in a drawer. Exercise. Change one thing in your room today to make a good habit easier to see. E.g., put your water bottle on your desk. Chapter 6. The secret to self-control. Summary. Disciplined people don't have more willpower. They just have fewer temptations. The best way to stop a bad habit is to make the cue invisible. Islamic example. Islam teaches us to lower our gaze. This is making the cue invisible. By not looking at haram, forbidden things, we avoid the temptation to sin. Exercise. Hide your phone in another room for 1 hour while you work or study. Chapter 7. How to make a habit irresistible. Summary. We are motivated by what we desire. Use temptation bundling. Pair an action you need to do with an action you want to do. Islamic example. Think of iftar in Ramadan. You are hungry, need to eat, but you wait for Maghrib. The joy of breaking the fast makes the discipline of fasting rewarding. Exercise. Only listen to your favorite podcast or audiobook while you are cleaning your room or exercising. Chapter 8. The role of family and friends. Summary. We imitate the habits of 3 groups: the close, family friends; the many, society; and the powerful. To build better habits, join a culture where your desired behavior is normal. Islamic example, the Prophet PBH said, "A man follows the religion of his friend, so each one should consider whom he makes his friend." Abu Dawood. Good company creates good habits. Exercise. Call a friend who has good habits this week and spend 15 minutes talking to them. Chapter 9. How to find and fix the causes of bad habits. Summary. Bad habits satisfy a deep underlying motive, like stress relief or connection. To stop a bad habit, you must replace it with a good habit that satisfies the same need. Islamic example. If you gossip to feel connected to people, this is a bad habit satisfying a good need. Connection. Replace gossip with giving salam or visiting the sick to feel connected in a halal way. Exercise. Identify one bad habit. When you feel the urge, do a deep breathing exercise or say Astaghfirullah instead. Chapter 10. Walk slowly but never backward. Summary. Focus on action, not just motion. Planning is motion. Doing is action. Repetition is key. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to get your reps in. Islamic example. A Hafiz, someone who memorizes Quran, does not memorize it in one day. They repeat verses thousands of times. It is the repetition that engraves it in the heart. Exercise. Do a 2-minute version of a habit you want to build, e.g. just do 2 push-ups immediately after this video. Chapter 11. The law of least effort. Summary. Human nature follows the path of least resistance. Make good habits easy to do and bad habits difficult to do. Reduce the friction. Islamic example. Making wudu, ablution, can feel hard in winter. If you keep warm water ready or wear khuf, leather socks, you reduce the effort, making it easier to pray. Exercise. Prepare your clothes or bag for tomorrow tonight, so getting ready in the morning takes 0 effort. Chapter 12. How to stop procrastinating. The 2-minute rule. Summary. When you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. Read before bed becomes read 1 page. Islamic example. If praying tahajjud, night prayer, feels too hard, just wake up 2 minutes before Fajr and pray 2 rakat. Start small. Exercise. Use the 2-minute rule. Start a task you have been delaying, but tell yourself you are only allowed to do it for 2 minutes. Chapter 13. The cardinal rule of behavior change. Summary. What is immediately rewarded is repeated. What is immediately punished is avoided. We need immediate satisfaction to stick to a habit. Islamic example. Giving sadaqah, charity, brings immediate peace to the heart. This internal feeling is an immediate reward from Allah that encourages us to give more. Exercise. After you finish a difficult task today, give yourself a small immediate reward, like a piece of chocolate or 5 minutes of rest. Chapter 14. How to stick with good habits. Every day. Summary. Use a habit tracker. Marking an X on a calendar is visual proof of your hard work. It keeps you honest and motivated. Islamic example. Ideally, we track our prayers. Many Muslims use apps or charts to track their 5 daily prayers. Seeing a full week of green checks motivates you to keep going. Exercise. Get a calendar or a piece of paper. For the next 7 days, mark an X every day you complete your chosen habit. Chapter 15. How an accountability partner can change everything. Summary. We care what others think of us. Knowing that someone else is watching creates immediate costs for bad behavior. Get an accountability partner. Islamic example. In the Quran, Allah reminds us that angels are recording our deeds. Kiraman Katibin. This is the ultimate accountability. Knowing we are watched helps us stay on the straight path. Exercise. Tell one friend your goal for this week and ask them to text you on Friday to ask if you did it. So, what did we learn today on SAH Rise and Shine? 1. Small 1% changes lead to massive results. 2. We must focus on our identity, not just outcomes. 3. We must make good habits obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. 4. And most importantly, consistent small deeds are beloved in Islam. Life is not a sprint, it is a marathon of tiny steps. If this video gave you a new idea, please hit the like button. Which habit are you going to start today? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to SAH Rise and Shine for more wisdom to help you grow, rise and shine, everyone.